In 21st century Britain, what it means to be a man or a woman is changing.
I feel like my gender is 70% female.
I'd probably say that I was gender fluid.
So many people say to me, I have no clue what you are.
It's never been more confusing to be young, free, and single.
There is a man and there is a woman. That's what we've always known. Maybe this is like just another hype, you know, if you want to be a gluten-free or whatnot.
Tranny road trip.
Wow!
To those people who say that we don't exist, I'm right f***ing here.
11 strangers have come together for 1 week.
Are you a woman then?
I identify as a woman, yeah.
Each has strong views about gender and sexuality.
I just got fanny flutters.
For me, like, a male is someone who has a penis and a woman is someone who has a vagina, and that is it.
You're an absolute dick.
Will living together split them apart?
Don't come close to me! Guys, stop!
Don't get that violent that quick for no reason.
Or could it bring them closer together?
I don't know what's going on. Like, this experience has like turned me into a lesbian.
I am so excited for tonight.
And how will the week change how they see themselves
Every day's a bloody learning curve in here.
and their feelings for each other?
I can't take the drama anymore.
Okay, so hang on one sec. I sort my hair. Make sure it's good. I consider myself a woman who is fearless, complicated, emotional, and kind of like glamorous, maybe. So nice.
A group of young people are gathering at a house in the Sussex countryside.
Hello.
Hi, you're right. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Love your outfit.
Thank you. Casual glam.
Some simply identify as men and women. Others have less familiar gender identities.
I always feel more female inside. I don't shave my hair as a guy, I shave it because it makes me feel like an empowered woman who shaved off all her hair.
Hi, I'm Howie.
Howie, nice to meet you, Phoenix.
Nice to meet you. That's a cool name.
Thanks.
For 7 days and nights, they will be living together under one roof.
Hiya, how are you all?
Good. Nice to meet you.
When someone meets me for the first time, obviously there's confusion.
Where are you from? I love the accent.
I'm from Wakefield, near Leeds.
I know, yeah.
People are like, hello, madam, sir? Like, people get confused.
Hiya.
Doing all right? I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
Some of the group think it's time to radically change how we think about gender. Others have more traditional views.
For me, there's only two different types of gender. There's male and there's female. So you've got a penis or you've got a vagina. There's no in between, is there? So, well, for me anyway, that's what I think.
Hi! You're right. I'm Charlie.
My dad always says to me, you know, he wanted me to like play football and like get into Formula 1 racing. So, Dad. I'm Campbell. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Most men are XY. Most women are XX. I'm XXY. My best friend always says that I'm a woman with something extra.
Where's everyone else from? London or?
London.
London.
Birmingham/Jamaican. I love that. I'm repping both.
The group are split across 6 bedrooms.
We've got our own little glam room, yes.
So cute.
Campbell and Charlie will be roommates for the week ahead.
I don't know what to wear. Did you bring like hormones then?
I'm not on hormones yet.
Oh, you're not?
No. How long have you been on them for?
6 years?
Fuck off.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you started?
16.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
so young.
So I started them really young. When I look back on myself, I would never say like I was a boy.
Campbell.
From a very young age, I recognised that I was different.
What are you going to do then? I'm watching you now.
Everybody wants you, and everybody needs you.
I might have been born in a male body, but the word brother, son, anything male, like when I hear that I used to be that, it's just like insane to me.
What have you had done then?
I've had my gender reassignment surgery.
Have you?
Yeah, I had it last year. But I haven't had my boobs done yet.
Have you not?
No.
It's just from hormones?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what size are you?
Like, I'm just like a B.
That's so good though, because all the girls...
In the future, I definitely do want a family. I have the dream life. Nice house in the country, nice wedding, nice husband, 2 kids, a dog. Like, I just want the fairy tale life.
The group are from a single generation, but their experiences have been very different.
If you don't want to use a label, you don't have to, but when I found non-binary online, I was like, oh my
God. That's me. That's exactly what happened
Yeah,
to
like
me.
a light bulb, innit? It's like a light bulb.
Especially when you feel as if there's maybe something wrong with you.
I identify as non-binary, which basically means that I don't feel like I fit into the restricted boxes of man and woman.
I'd probably say that I was gender fluid. I go between feeling male and female.
I like to see gender as a spectrum that I can live on wherever I feel like. And I wake up every single day somewhere different on that spectrum.
I think loads of people are intimidated by this new generation of people that are somehow making up these genders.
Agender, genderqueer, androgyne, bigender, trigender.
Other members of the House are baffled by the very concept of gender fluidity.
What does LGBT mean, sorry?
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans.
But now there's like the alphabet. There's like about another 10 letters after. LGBTQ. There is an I, isn't there? I don't know what it is. Interchanging? Intersex?
There's another Q.
Stop.
So I just don't represent my gender as either male or female.
But when did this happen, though? When did you decide, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore, I'm going to be, like...
Well, I always knew I was gay, but I was always very in touch with my feminine side as well.
I just think maybe this is, like, just another hype, you know, if you want to be a gluten-free or whatnot.
And I feel like my life would have been easier had I been born a woman.
I've never had any tendency to, like, be a woman or think like a woman or anything like that. It's always just been, I'm a man that wears makeup. Deal with it. Are you straight?
Last time I checked, yeah. I was born in Jamaica, and in Jamaica, you constantly feel that pressure of having to be not only a man, but a certain kind of man.
I do this thing where I kind of refer to everyone as she or her. But if you said to me you didn't like it...
I don't like it.
Oh, then I will not do it. Then I will not do it.
You're going to get pushed off that balcony in a minute.
I know, you're just 2 seconds. You are 2 seconds away from getting over that balcony. You call me here one more time.
No, then I will call you. But I just do it as a joke, like...
I don't like it. Like, I feel like my masculinity is so important to me. I just don't want somebody to come and just be like, we're going to take away your identity. So forget male, forget boy, forget he, forget masculinity. We're going to take that away.
Right, guys, let's unite to the dinner table.
Okay, Daddy.
Come on. No, he's the daddy. I'm not the daddy.
Tonight, the group are sitting down to their first meal together.
Oh, spitting!
And the chance to get to know each other better.
But do you know what? I don't know if you guys want to do this, but I think it'd be a good idea if everyone went around the table and say what they identify as, because I feel like we haven't done that yet.
Basically, I identify as non-binary, and I'm like, I wake up every day and I'm confused.
I kind of feel like everyone is on the spectrum and no one is ever at just point A and no one is ever just at point B.
I'm lesbian. I'm easygoing, easy. I don't even need a label, really. If someone's got a question like, Howie, how does a girl become a boy? I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not transgender, I'm a lesbian. Like, I don't actually know.
So, I'm Tom. I'm straight, so I like women. I wouldn't know what non-binary means.
Could you even hazard a guess?
Not a clue. I'm not gonna lie, right? When I first walked in and I met everyone, I thought, what the fuck have I let myself in for? I'm still a bit confused. Where I'm from in Barnsley, women are, well, it sounds stupid, women are women, but men are more like, they're just working class men. Are you a woman?
Sorry?
Are you a woman then? Or?
I identify as a woman, yeah.
As a woman, yeah.
Like,
but have you had, sorry, are you wanting to make the
genetically,
full...
I don't know, I don't have the surgery.
Right. I thought you were a woman, though.
She's a woman?
No, you are a woman, sorry.
Yeah, I identify, yeah.
Sorry, you identify as a woman. Are you attracted to women or men? Though?
No, I'm attracted to men, yeah. So I identify as a homosexual woman.
Homosexual?
Heterosexual. Let's get that right!
Let's get that right.
Heterosexual women. I'm proud of being transgender, do you know what I mean?
See, I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, but in my mind, I would never, like, say, oh, I'm trans. If someone said to me, like, are you trans? I'd be like,
And that's
no.
your, that's
Oh, would you like deny it?
I'd be like, what's trans? Like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, really?
Can I just say, just from the point of view of someone who is like straight, for me, like I have a uterus, I have a womb. One defining factor of a woman has always been the fact that we can bring life to this world. That's something a man can't ever do. That's what makes me a woman. That's what I pride myself on. I think my upbringing was traditional in the sense that I don't understand how someone born male can feel like a female when, how do you know what it feels like to be a woman?
How do you feel about transgender, like trans men, trans female?
Well, you look like a woman to me, so like, yes,
So
you're
I look
females.
like a woman, but I'm not a woman.
Well, I never said that. No, that's not
You
right.
said a uterus and a womb make a woman.
Wait, do you not have a uterus?
No, I don't.
Well, I just said to you, you look like a woman to me.
But you think I look like a woman, but you don't think I am a woman because I
not what I
don't have a
said.
womb. I didn't get my sperm frozen before my surgery, so if I wanted to have children now, I'd have to have a surrogate. Because I can't bring life into this world, I'm not a woman.
That's not what I said, and I'm not going to further explain myself because I've already expressed to you what I define.
No, but I'm just trying to understand the point further on.
Well, I've said it as far as I can, and that's as far as I can explain it.
That's probably the worst thing about being trans, that I can't have like something that's mine, and like I'm never gonna know what it feels like to have like a child. Yeah.
The point I'm trying to say is men have penises and women have vaginas, and that is it. That is it.
I'm a woman, take it or leave it, all right? Done.
It's the group's first morning together in their house.
Let's do a little warm-up.
Oh, that's a nice one.
And the differences between them are becoming apparent.
Right, we ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. I got so angry and so upset yesterday when she said that thing about to be a woman, you have to be able to give birth. But I think everyone had that moment like, oh, shit.
Last night, Campbell and Philomena had a disagreement about what it means to be a woman.
I'm just going to wear a T-shirt of the binder, I think.
Does that just flatten your chest then?
Yeah, literally, it literally just flattens.
No way.
It makes it feel so much better. Hell.
I've only ever known that there are men and there are women. Like this whole idea and notion that gender is like a spectrum of like, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
This is how we roll. This is how we do it.
I'm telling you.
I feel like I need to get out of here.
Today, some of the housemates have decided to explore the surrounding countryside.
You ready?
Yeah, I just need to get my shoes on.
Looking sexy.
Thanks, you too.
First priority, finding the local pub.
Fuck me.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck me, that's quite a big cow and I've just done shit.
Don't look at him, don't look at him.
I think in general there is a very clear difference between a man and a woman. Instinctively,
Is it a bull or a
Oh
cow?
my God, I'm not welcomed by that thing on my own.
they are very different beings.
My heart, my heart.
Bless him, though. People want life to be easy to follow. They want life to be simple, like, yep, I'll be a boy, yep, I'll be a girl. I think people are scared to see how complex gender is.
Right, do you have Bloody Marys?
22-year-old Saffron first began identifying as non-binary 3 years ago.
Every time I leave my house, I have a lot of anxious thoughts and feelings that are buried in the back of my head, like which toilet should I use? What if I get judged? What if I get looked at? We're staying in a house and because we're all different genders and different sexualities. So there's some straight people, there's some transgender people.
Yeah. Do you know the term non-binary means? The
term non-binary, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Because I don't feel like I'm a man or a woman, but for those who are,
it's all become quite fashionable.
well, that's the thing.
It's more than that, really.
It's because like that's what people say. It's not a trend. Just let people be people. If I don't feel like a boy or a girl, I should be able to do that.
I appreciate entirely what you say for your age group. When you get to our age group, we haven't been brought up with that.
Probably not prepared to recognise it.
Well, some of us are not, no.
It's a bit of a shame that the media is encouraging it to.
What do you mean?
Multimedia, social media, Channel 4, Channel 3, Channel 2, Channel 1 and 999 other channels which will tell you one thing and another thing and another thing and another thing. You just have to get on and make your mind up.
I'll get this barbecue on.
Yay! By early evening, the housemates are back together. Romario and Tom are on barbecue duty.
Hungry. Right, where's this meat? Let's get it out.
All right.
Also, right, it's the best way to make a fire, which my dad taught me, is to screw loads of little things up into little balls.
I'll give a hand. Like, I would never fancy a girl, but I think Cowie's really pretty.
Yeah, she's stunning.
Yeah.
I want to become a boy tonight. I basically want Campbell to fancy me. I go for quite girly girls. Yeah, I'm always more the kind of like boy in the kind of relationship. This is so pretty.
Do you want to come sit by the fire?
Everyone's welcome.
It's all or nothing with me. Looking very glamorous. Like, I have been known to get with a lot of straight girls. It's so funny.
Right, guys, dinner's ready.
And it gets me into trouble a lot.
Where do you want to go? Oh, shit, hang on. Where do you want to go? Ow.
Second
Cheers, guys. Dig in, yeah?
Bravo on the chicken.
It's so good.
I'm telling you, we're doing this jacuzzi if it kills me tonight. We're in it. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready for the jacuzzi.
Later, Marcus persuades the rest of the group to try the hot tub.
Right, I'm just going to take pants off.
But not everyone is as keen to take the plunge.
I'm nervous of getting in and out of the jacuzzi.
Okay.
And like, obviously I tuck, but like...
It gets loose.
Yeah. The last thing I ever want to happen is a slip. And yet I don't hate my body. I love having the penis. It's just something about presenting female. You kind of have to keep the illusion going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you reckon I'll one day reach a point where I don't
Well, you just don't care.
But could you imagine just like a woman in a bikini with a bulge? Like,
Could you imagine?
I had always thought that passing or blending in was the most important part of being transgender. And I think a lot of transgender women still feel like that. See, our problems aren't quite the same as Campbell.
No, I want to put it up a little.
I love being in a bikini. Like, I love going swimming. I love being at the beach. I've had my surgery and I've gone through a lot of, like, trauma and pain with it, so show it off.
Before I even knew what was going on with me, my body outed itself. I mean, I was like 13 at an all-boys school, needing a bra. I had Klinefelter's syndrome, which means that I've got a double chromosome.
Brooke has been diagnosed with a rare genetic syndrome. Although she appeared male at birth, she began to develop female characteristics during puberty.
My body just decided to transition itself. I didn't have to really aid it much. That's why it was always so hard for me at school. It made me who I am today. I'm a very blurred line between man and woman. I'm literally both combined. But I don't have any issue with my body. I'm happy with how it is. Everything that I've got at the moment, I'm keeping.
Where I'm from in Barnsley, I know probably two openly gay people. Definitely no transgender people. If I met a girl on a night out and she was attractive, like nice boobs, if she was to have the full transgender change, I don't know, to be honest. I wouldn't be able to answer that one unless I was in the situation myself.
The week is an opportunity for the group to discover as much as they want about each other's experiences, no matter how intimate.
I was going to ask this earlier, but I didn't want to ask it in front of a lot of people. Do you know when you now have an orgasm when you have sex, is it the same as when you have a penis? Obviously, you ejaculate and you have that sensation. Is it the same, but now it's just like inside you?
No. Although I said my penis is inverted, the skin is inverted, not the actual penis.
Ah, right. So where's the penis then?
It's gone. The testicles are taken
But everything
off.
else slightly
The penile skin they use as the depth of the vagina, and like the clitoris they use the penis head. It's like a tiny bit of the penis head, like a little cut of that. They cut that little bit and use it as like the clitoris.
Does your orgasm still feel like the same as before?
No, it feels a lot more intense. So before,
What, now?
with me, like, it's like a full body experience. I could feel it through my whole body, and it just literally feels so good, and it just lasts a lot longer.
It's just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I want to be a woman.
Over and now. There you go.
It's the group's third morning together in the house.
Morning, sunshine. Wait, if you want to stand, you have to do this. You have to hold on to here.
30-year-old Romario and 27-year-old Filomena are both currently single.
No, you're not gonna fall. You'll be fine.
The things I find attractive in a man, first and foremost, he has to be funny. If you can't make me laugh, get away from me. Like, it's not gonna work.
I love women. I just love femininity. Femininity is what attracts me a lot.
She wasn't that bad. I just don't like the...
But not all those in the house have found dating so straightforward.
Every straight man I've talked to on Tinder, first thing I've said is, well, this non-binary intrigues me, or what is non-binary, or ew, well, that's gross. I just feel like I just feel like I'm not gonna find anyone, because like no one's gonna accept me for who I am. When I was growing up, I was definitely not a girly girl at all. I have a twin sister called Jasmine, and she's exactly the opposite of me. She's very feminine and has long hair, and she's very straight, and I'm very not. We were completely opposite, but we still got on. When I was younger, my sister was always the pretty girl, and I was like, that's Saffron. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's always gonna be, like, I feel so ugly a lot of the time. Like, I've never really, like, talked about it with anyone else, do you know what I mean? I didn't even know that it would, like, upset me this much.
Oh, yeah.
To the people who come up to me and say, oh, being non-binary is just a phase, you're just doing it for attention, you're doing it so that you can look cool, why would I put myself through this to try and look edgy and cool? That is the exact opposite of what this is doing.
For me, though, like, if I met a girl and like, I really liked her and I thought she was beautiful and she said that she was non-binary, it wouldn't make a jot of difference.
You got with me then?
Yeah, sure got. I've learnt more in the last 6 to 7 hours than I've learnt in my whole life. It's fucking crazy.
The group have been living together for 72 hours.
My friend, my best friend.
And relationships are beginning to develop.
Hello, gorgeous.
Do you want to do another song?
Go on, because you like being dominated.
Very true. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. No.
Is there anyone you fancy in this house?
You win.
You're quite strong.
Really?
Yeah, there is. I think Campbell's absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
Today, the group have elected to leave the house and take a trip to the seaside.
Hello. It's time to get up. We're going to Brighton.
Oh my god, there's a sex shop.
Where?
There.
Yes.
Yes, I want to buy like something really sexy.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's go
Got a
in.
dildo.
Never mind the blushes. Here's the fully licensed,
Oh my God.
nice and naughty sex shop.
This is like something I
Fucking
like.
hell.
Would you shove that all the way in?
Someone do it to me.
I mean, I personally wouldn't.
Sword fight!
Yeah, I would literally play that.
Get that away from me now. I don't like penis.
What the fucking sounds with it?
It gives a nicer shape.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
It does feel quite real. Growing up, I was like a massive tomboy. Yeah, you would. I wanted to be my brother, like I wanted to be a boy. But that's because I knew deep down that I fancied girls, but that it wasn't, I couldn't comprehend it in my head. It was like, no, I must be a boy. I must be a boy in a girl's body because I fancy girls.
Oh my God.
And then the like penny drops. I was like, you're definitely gay, mate. I just got fanny flutters.
Really embarrassed now.
No, don't be, come on.
Come on.
You like it? So that's me.
Yeah, you look fit, you look gorgeous.
And I always try to dip into the sea. I already got my default swimsuit on. Fuck's sake.
Oh, that's fair. Are you going in?
Yeah. Get your kit off. Cool. People probably think, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what is going on? Go on!
Look at leg.
Oh my god.
Fuck that.
I bet it's freezing.
Just got absolutely nuked by a wave.
Fucking hell, look, it's spelled.
Mario's got a big old chopper.
Oh my god.
It's huge.
That natural.
It's got the top section.
Yeah, I know that's the bulge isn't real. Like it's like a prosthetic. Even Phoenix said like Phoenix was calling him she and he didn't like that.
That's what I thought. I thought like because he said about masculinity and everything, I was like, okay,
And he was like masculinity means a lot to me.
Yeah, because
Holy fucking shit, it makes so much sense.
You get a lot of power from the sea, you know what I mean?
look, let's just pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah. I think it's up to him to tell us. It's not up to us to go and interrogate. It will come out anyway.
Wow.
Are you going in the middle?
Yeah, babe. You stay there.
Do you feel like you'll ever get to a point where you'll like stop being trans?
What do you mean when you say stop being trans?
Like where you have to keep essentially like introducing yourself as such and saying that.
Well, trans is always who I'm going to be like my whole entire life. So it's always going to be a part of my life for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But I would never, I'd always introduce myself just as me, not as trans. Always, yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, of course.
She is so beautiful. Philomena.
Keep going, I won't react. Go on, keep going.
While Romario serenades Philomena, Campbell tells Brooke what happened earlier.
We went to the beach and Romario went into the sea and like took his top off. And you know when like people have their breasts removed?
Yeah, they have the
like,
line,
two
the
scars,
two
and
scars.
he had like scars onto here.
Okay.
And it was just like a really like, all of us, like me, Howie and Charlie were like, oh my God, like,
Ding, ding, ding.
maybe he is.
Do you look like Rose from Titanic?
Right. I'm gonna work on your head.
Oh?
Even though I think the way that we've seen the scars, we still didn't bring it up.
I think it's better to just leave it as is and just let it happen, actually. Because if that was me, that's what I would want.
If that's really bad, I'm gonna go mad.
Why? Don't worry, you're beautiful. Don't worry. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
My Picasso work.
Oh, wow. I do not look like a human. I look like a fish.
A fish?
That is so funny. That is actually hilarious.
By now, most of the housemates have heard the rumors about Romario. But Philomena remains completely unaware. That night, the housemates decide to throw a party.
Tonight's our dress up, let's go crazy night.
Oh my God! Oh yes! Yes!
I love women that know exactly what the fuck they want. They'll put someone in their place. You know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
You're strong. I love strong, powerful women.
I wouldn't say that you
Oh my God.
fancy me.
Yeah,
I just
is
say
it
like,
not obvious?
I didn't know.
Because I'm always like, yeah, Cal was so fit.
Really? I'm oblivious to that. I
I'm literally next to you and I'm like,
I thought it was like more me than like I fancy you and you were just like, ugh.
No, I think you're fucking beautiful. Dan, yeah, Dan, exactly. Dan, you know.
Why am I finding this blonde hair on me? Look, I found another one.
You cheating on me?
Not cheating on you, babe.
Which hoe have you been with?
Don't get all insecure, it's fine.
Are you a little bit drunk?
I am. I need to fucking be dropped off today. Do you know what's happened?
No. I'll let you have your moment, so...
Romario's a boy. Is a trans boy. Yep. Look at my work all day.
Well, right, hang on.
Yeah. Yes.
So he's a girl to a man?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. He's not once given an indication.
Are you sleepy?
I'm sleepy. I'm drunk.
Yeah. Do you know about what's happened?
No.
So he's a
I
trans?
didn't want to ask.
He's trans?
I didn't want to ask.
Yeah.
It's not my business.
It's not your business. Yeah, exactly. It's none of our business.
There are a lot of people in the trans community who are trans, but they don't want anyone to know they are trans. Of course he's going to be guarded with us. And like, even though we're all here and we're all identifying and saying what we are, I can still see why he's very much like, I'm going to hold my cards to myself until I'm ready to.
I feel like I've been cheated because I feel like we've all had the opportunity. Yeah, I feel a bit mugged off, do you know what I mean?
The housemates wake up to their fourth day together.
I was told that you and Philomena were getting quite close last night.
Who said that?
Is that true?
Stop. I'm not answering that.
So there was nothing in particular going on with you and Philomena?
No.
A lady doesn't kiss and tell. Okay.
Ooh. what the f was I doing last night? It's just in one leg. I think I slept in my full tracksuit as well. I was just like...
I don't know what's going on. Like, me and Harry's had this, like, really weird moment last night. Oh, my God. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this experience has, like, turned me into a lesbian.
How are we going to deal with this breaking news that we had last night?
What do you mean breaking news?
Like, with him being trans. So I really want to have a conversation with him.
Honesty to me is everything. The main reason for being like this is because me and my ex-partner, literally the love of my life, he was just everything to me. Oh God, I'm getting emotional. Just what's wrong with me? I found out through Facebook that he'd been cheating. It was a really upsetting time, and it still is. It was just tough. It's the same as trust, isn't it? It all moulds into the same thing. And I think if all that goes, then what are you left with?
Yeah, I'm one of these people that obviously, if ever I've said something, I'd want to say it to someone's face. And obviously I've heard things that have happened with you, and I just want to ask questions about that as well, because I'm just really intrigued by everything. I'm just going to say it because I'm not going to beat around the bush. People have said that you're a trans man. So I'm going to ask you, are you a trans man?
That has not come from my mouth.
Okay. But for someone that's gone on a journey like yours, I've just never met someone that's from the community, shall we say.
Why have you assumed I'm from the community?
No, I'm just saying I'd say it in brackets as well. I'm just saying because if it's a trans community or whatever, we're all put in like the same kind of bubble.
What bubble? It's
Like,
more specific. What
as in the
community
fact of
are you assuming that I'm
a
coming from?
trans community.
So you've assumed that I've come from the trans community?
Yeah, maybe I have assumed because I've only gone on what other people
definitely
have
have
said.
assumed. That's a part of
Hence why I've wanted to speak to you about it,
That's a part of the lesson. A part of our lesson coming to this house is not to make assumption. We should not ever confront somebody, ever challenge somebody on their identity and say,
I'm not challenging, I'm not confronting you.
Listen,
I'm going
saying,
because of what people have said about your back. I'd rather come and ask you to your face.
I get it.
And then
it's playing on your mind, so you let it out.
And I have to come and just sort it out and just do it that way. So,
absolutely.
And that's it.
Yeah. I didn't expect the asking about my trans experience. I thought that was really out of order. I didn't deny it and I didn't accept it. The point I was making is that it doesn't matter. It shouldn't have mattered. It's an emotional subject for me. I was born female. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not proud to be trans. I'm very open about saying I'm not proud to be trans at all. The biggest question I want to answer is when do you stop being trans? At what point can I just be that guy? When can I just show up and be Romario?
(11:12 a.m. The housemates are hanging out with their assholes. I'm gonna write a song called the Hungover Song.
It's the group's 5th day in the house.
Oh, Tinder message.
Cute. Oh, wow, really cute.
Most are still recovering from last night. And Romario's decision to keep his past private is causing tension.
Of course you have to be honest. Someone like Philomena, she's very traditional. If she got with Romario and he didn't tell her about the transition, awkward, bloody awkward.
How long does it take to do your makeup?
I'm actually not that long, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just slow because I just move really slowly. Take my time.
Okay, if you have to go on a date.
Oh no, that's disrespectful to show up late. I show up on time.
When was the last date?
When was your last date?
That process of having to sit someone down and be like, I've got something to tell you. I'm trans. Like, it's so heart-wrenching and the nerves. So I don't hide that I'm trans. I just don't announce it.
I'm gonna go topless, honey.
Oh, honey.
The group are getting ready for a big night out.
It's pretty hot.
And the girls have decided to take a bath together.
I'm very high maintenance, to say the least. I take 2-3 hours to get ready, so I'm always late. Passing, looking female, for me, is very important.
Yeah, that's the thing, you just have this sex appeal. I think I'm aware of.
When I hear people that think I'm attractive or they fancy me, like especially like a lesbian fancying me, like considering that I used to be a male, I feel like it makes it feel feminine, I guess.
Just sprayed that in my eye. Even though I pass so well, it's so hard with dating because if a guy comes up to you and thinks you're a woman and he's attracted to women, I'm attracted to men, you know, like everything's happy on that level. It's like, oh God, I am gonna have to tell you. Do I tell you now? Or do I wait until, you know, like maybe the first date or something? Or do you feel like then that I've been misleading you? Like, it's all such an ugly mess.
I think that's good.
Tomorrow is Romario's 31st birthday,
Guys, come on, let's go!
and the whole house plans to celebrate.
What's going on with Romario?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Yeah, but I had like.
Am I supposed to be doing? I feel like it was a long time coming though.
Yeah.
With the night in full swing, one romance blossoms and another begins. Marcus talks to Philomena outside the club.
Me and Romario had a chat today, which was great.
I feel like I'm missing all the gossip. Everyone's
no,
like
obviously now I found out that he's a trans man, so he was a woman, now he's a man.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, you didn't know this? So, yeah, so that's the goss.
Are you fucking serious? Because...
Shit.
This is a privilege, you knowing this information. This is not an entitlement. It's mine to keep.
Someone put music on now. Oh, Romero, what's that?
I don't want to talk to you.
Why?
Back at the house, news of Marcus and Philomena's conversation has reached Romario.
Listen, you better leave me alone.
Why should I leave you alone?
Don't even come fucking close to me.
Don't start getting aggressive.
Don't come
towards...
fucking
Don't
close
start
to me.
getting aggressive.
Did you just hear what I said? Don't come close to me.
Guys, stop!
He's a fucking asshole, that fucking bastard.
I don't even know what's happened.
Don't do this right now. You know don't do this right now. You're a better person than this.
I was just stood here doing nothing. All of these saw what just happened. I did nothing.
There's more to it, though. There's more to it.
Yeah, but regardless, I think more to it. You don't get that violent.
I know, and that's
no
not
reason.
defending that at all. It's just there's more to the situation.
Yeah, this is a conversation I don't want to have when I'm not in the right space. I want to be sober. And I want to...
Can I ask one question?
Go ahead.
Did you say to Philomena that Romario was trans?
We spoke about stuff. It's one of the...
I said, oh no.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Him and Philomena have kissed. Philomena's upset because she's like, oh my God, I've kissed him. Does that mean she's thinking all these things?
I don't think it's your right to talk about this.
Like, everybody else doesn't seem to challenge him about stuff, but they're happy to talk about him behind his back. Nah, that's not how I roll. Romero, you're going to talk to me?
Not now.
If you don't...
Not
Saf, let him speak for himself, please, babe. Romero, if you don't want to talk to me now, that's fine, but at least say something. Don't just disregard me, because that's rude. You're just going to disregard, OK, great, shows you who you are. I'm not playing this game.
I can't take the drama anymore. Oh my God. And I'm the tranny, and you're out dramatizing me. Honestly.
Next time.
Are you going to apologise last night?
Absolutely not.
You're an absolute dick.
I'm just losing myself. I don't know.
I was bullied by all the boys, like non-stop, left, right, and centre.
Considering that I used to be male and hearing like a lesbian fancies me, like, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird in my head as well.
My beautiful boy you see here today, he was born a girl.